Fuck it. Let's roll.
Larry, you're the host.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if she had clicked it over yet.
I clicked it over. Oh my gosh, it just took me a second.
You just didn't give me
That's an episode title.
This is
Larry,
why
you're
we
the
have
host.
Eddie count usually. So when Eddie's not here to fucking count, we don't know what the hell we're doing.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I don't have my oh shit, I forgot my charger. Fuck. Oh well.
And welcome to another episode of World 11 Podcast. As always, you can find us at our new home on Podbean at world11.podbean.com. You can always check out the almost finished YouTube channel where we're broadcasting live on our Fancy Schmancy Pants Twitch channel. And you can always, of course, check us out on Spotify and Google Play Music. And what's that other one? The iTunes thing? Yeah, we're there too. And then like the Facebook page, follow us on Twitter, all that fun stuff. I am your host, Larry the Bearded Wonder. Joining me is Josh the LeGrew.
Hello.
And Kathy Twitchy Pants.
What's shaking, bacon?
Bacon. So much bacon.
I secretly believe Kevin Bacon watches or listens to our episodes, so I'm saying hi to him. Gotta give him a shout out.
Why not?
He started. Have you heard? He started putting on weight lately. Now it's Kevin Thick Cut Bacon.
So anyhow, moving
That's so
on.
bad, Larry.
Oh my god.
It's a dad joke.
It is totally the dad joke.
Yeah, but it makes me happy.
Oh
holy shit! So, let's talk. Oh my god, video games. We're gonna go with Kathy. The fuck have you been playing this past week?
All right. So as we know from last week with the Video Game Awards, the Epic Game Store was launched, and they had a new game called Hades, which I went ahead and played for the very first time on our Twitch channel. And oh, that is such a fun game! I've never played a game like that, so it was definitely interesting mechanic, and just the game. Like I said, that's a game I would have seen and think, oh, that looks cool, but never would have bought. And I'm glad I bought it, and I'm glad I played it. I just haven't gotten back into it because I've had a few other stuff going on. So, yeah, that one's fun.
So, is it fair to say that Hades is hella good?
Oh God, I am not today. Today I am just not ready for any of these damn puns. Shit, I did not get much sleep today, so I am
is
a
it
little.
A damned fine game?
Oh my! Let's just say Hades is damn fine. Hades himself, holy fuck! It's worth dying just to go talk to that man. Woo! I know I said it. So, but then I realized once we started talking to Aphrodite, I'm like, yeah, this game is not going on my stream because I'm gonna cause a lot of my viewers to hit puberty early. So, but yes, and then back into Hollow Knight. I am now at the City of Tears and the Soul Sanctum.
Nice. Good.
Thank you, Larry, for the tip. I could not figure out how to get past that stupid mushrooms, and I really thought I had been swiping down and hitting the mushrooms because I knew it had to do something like that, but I didn't get it. My timing must have been off, but yeah. So just the more and more I get involved in that game, the better it gets, and the music just keeps getting better and better.
Yes, it does.
That soundtrack is so good.
It's so
good. The City of Tears is now my favorite soundtrack. I mean, I listened to it all last night while I was at work because it was just like, oh, beautiful. So, but still trying to figure stuff out. Oh, and that place you said to go to, I had been there already.
Oh, did you make it across?
Yeah, I did.
I swear there's a thing up at like the top of Green Path there that you should be able to get that you hadn't, that you turned back away from.
No, I got it. I went back and I double checked it, and I'm like, I went the way I was supposed to. So I don't know what the hell you were.
Because your map stops off at that point. At least it did at that. I'm way behind on your stream. I've had no time to get to catch up.
At least I thought I did. Maybe I didn't. I thought I went all the way, but maybe I didn't. Tell me you have to go back. I definitely have to go back to the not the fungal waste. What's the other one? The one with all the jellyfish. What's that level?
Oh, Fog Canyon?
Fog Canyon. I got to get back there and get the map for that one because I didn't go very far in there because I was too busy.
You're not going to get real far into Fog Canyon for a little while yet, actually.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, but I like exploring.
No, it's what the game's about.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and getting mad. Oh, I found the rest of Strong Sad's family. I went back through that area and I found the rest of them while I was trying to figure out where to go next. And then, of course, I'm playing Fortnite. So there. That's it. That's all I'll say about it because you guys are just going to keep ragging on me for playing it.
You know, I've been waiting for it to come out, and everyone keeps saying it's supposed to be out in like 2 weeks. Josh got it.
Oh, I got it. I just am not answering you. To quote myself from the chat.
Yeah.
Shit. Josh, what have you been playing?
Not too much. I've been playing, let me see, Red Dead Redemption 2. That is really it. I mean, I'm enjoying my time, and I've said this before, and I know we've talked about this. A lot of us have talked about this together, that it's a game that is sucking me in to the game, and it's awesome, but it's the only thing I can play. It's just, it doesn't respect my time as much as I thought it would. I'm not getting as far as I thought I would, as fast as I would. And that's okay. I mean, I'm fine with not going, quickly into the game, but it's just getting a little frustrating that it's this long, and I'm in chapter 4. So from what I've heard, there's a chapter 5 and then an epilogue. And I'm like, when I look at my quote unquote progress in the game, it says that it's 40% complete. So to me, so now we're getting to this point. This is supposed to be some kind of epic shit going on. I don't know, and this is going to roll it downhill. So I just don't know what's happening. The story is, for me, is okay. It's, I know, like Eddie, I wish he was on because I know he has problems with the story. I'm okay with it. I'm not like in love with it. It could definitely go away, and that's okay. But it's a fun game. I enjoy. I respect the game for what it is. It is definitely, it's definitely trying to be a realistic depiction of the West, or even of life, which is pretty intense. I mean, it's like, you have to eat, you have to feed your horse, you have to brush your horse, you have to do you have to, it's insane. I know, you don't even think about it.
Brush your horse.
Yes,
oh my gosh. I can understand the feeding it, but...
Well, here's the thing. If your horse gets too dirty, it starts like losing stamina. So that you could run through like a river and clean it that way, or brush it. So I brush and clean, and then I run through a river too, because that's just me. I'm just old school, I'm like, whatever, I'll just do it.
Like I'm enjoying My Little Pony or something.
Yeah, exactly. I'm enjoying my time in the game. I really am. I'm enjoying the time, but it's just like
hanging out playing with John Bon Pony.
Yeah, John Bon Pony. Yeah.
Oh my God, that was bad.
Yeah, I wish Dylan was here because I think he'd think the same thing. Like, I'm enjoying the time. Mm-hmm. It's just I wish it was moving a little faster. If I put 10 hours into the game, I should at least be 10% farther.
Right.
Well, the reason your percentage is so low is because you haven't found all 700 Korok seeds.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. I hear you. But that's the only thing I've been playing in between,
900.
In between working and all that. And I know everybody here, we all have jobs too, so. And it's that time of year.
I'm telling you, you should get into streaming. You should totally get into streaming because I'll tell you, it makes you play. I have not played as much as I have since I started streaming.
the Nintendo Video Game Book Club. That was one of the main reasons that I wanted to be part of that, was because it would make me play games that I have.
Yeah.
You can't make me play things when I don't have time to do it.
Right. That's another problem.
That's my problem right now. My time card at work is kind of all consuming. But I try and squeak in little things here and there as the opportunity presents. When we're sitting, case in point, I as far as what I've been playing a little bit, we're sitting here waiting for Dylan to show up, and he's still not fucking here, as you can all tell. But sitting here twiddling around with Race the Sun a little bit, because it's one of those things that it fits my attention span and my time budget anymore, where I can pick it up and play it for like 20, 5, 10, 20 minutes and then put it back down again and be perfectly happy with it. It's a quick little infinite runner thing, and I do like the fact that every time I pick it up and I play it for like 10 or 20 minutes, 5 of those minutes is spent like relearning it, and then the next 5 is I actually progress further than I did the last time I picked it up.
Yeah, that's cool.
So, like, I'm at least getting a little better somewhere along the line, just in inches, but it's there. So it's not atrocious. I did get a chance to hang out with Kathy while she was streaming Hades the other night, and I really, really, really want to buy it, but I'm sitting here holding out because I'm really expecting it to show up on Switch, and I have to quit double dipping on shit. I've done so much of that, and I almost double dipped on Hollow Knight on Switch. That would have been that would have been a triple dip on Hollow Knight.
Double dip on the same console? Come on.
Yeah, I know, and it's not even an actual physical copy of the game.
Yeah, but I could forgive you if it was that, but
I know, but man, it's so cool. It's huge too. There's for everybody that doesn't know what the fuck we're talking about, I was at Best Buy the other night picking up my awesome Ridley amiibo that I ordered, and they've got this big box of a plushie of the Wanderer from Hollow Knight, and
so cute.
It's like $35. I mean, this thing is probably a good foot and a half tall, maybe.
Wow.
And yeah, the package is like, it's $35 for the whole thing, but it also comes not only with the plushie, but a download code for Hollow Knight on Switch as well.
Ooh.
So, yeah. So like
nice.
I said, for $35, I get my awesome giant plushie, and then there's an extra code for Hollow Knight that, in theory, I would probably just end up giving away. But I know. Honestly, if that game is there after my next paycheck, I might swing in and pick it up. So
you didn't buy that?
I didn't know.
Okay, so you just showed it to us.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm like, look at what I found. It's
Okay.
awesome.
Okay.
I thought you had bought it.
I thought you
No,
bought it too.
I did. I thought really hard, but I had to pay.
Switch.
So I'm I kind of got to watch my my budget dollars, because
I don't know what happens.
there was a $140 charge on my card for a big box of Smash.
Nice.
So, which tomorrow will be I'll be posting up the unboxing. So for anybody listening to this not listening to this live, the unboxing video for the Smash Ultimate $140 collector's edition package should already be up on the YouTube channel, and you should be able to find a link to that in the show description as well. But in any case, I did also get to unbox something slightly less official. My wife got me a gorgeous new Christmas ornament for our tree on Etsy as a early Christmas gift for me. She got me a gorgeous little Christmas bauble Metroid, and it's so adorable. It's got like little tinsel nuclei hanging inside.
It is
and it's
pretty
like
cool.
it's a bluish green. For anybody listening to the audio, it's like this bluish greenish frosted, bauble Christmas ball ornament thing, and it's got the little fang teeth hot glued onto it and everything, and It's so awesome. But she found that for me for our Christmas tree this year, so I was super excited about that. Um, but no, back to shit I've been playing. Um, I'm actually sitting here twiddling around with The Witness just because at this point I've played pretty much everything with The Witness, but I really just kind of like the eye candy of walking around this island still. Even though I'm not actively looking to beat it or do anything or solve any puzzles, it's just visually pretty and relaxing. And it's kind of fun to just stare at the mountain from a distance and watch all the laser colors change. That Witness is one of those that I might actually get around to once we get some scheduling stuff and my personal schedule settles down. I might actually start a fresh run of The Witness on the Twitch channel once we get that situated and rolling. It's one of those I kind of have an inkling to play from scratch again. It's been long enough that a lot of the answers to the puzzles have fallen out of my brain. So it'll be a fresh experience, which would be fun. But in any case, so that's most of what I've been playing. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. No, I am really excited though for Hades because Hades takes two things that I really do love, which is Bastion and Dead Cells, and basically fucks them together.
Mash them together.
Yep. Yeah, it's the unspoken love child of Hades and Bastion and Dead Cells. So and from what I saw from when you were playing it, it has the artistic look and the gameplay style, like the top-down isometric of Bastion, and just the art style of Bastion as well. You can definitely tell in some of the character designs that it's the same people working on it. But it's that roguelike, fix and gameplay loop like Dead Cells. But the other thing that it does too that I wish Dead Cells had more of, honestly, is Hades seems to have a little more. Screw that. It has a lot more personality in terms of characters and dialogue and everything else. It actually has some meat on its bone there, whereas Dead Cells has a teeny tiny bit, and it's only there for like a flash to get going, and then it's gone. I'm like, I wanted more of that because the very little bit that was there was awesome. Just keep going with that. Bring me more of that. That made me happy. So, but that's most of what I've been playing. So I've been playing 40 hours of overtime. So, which that game sucks.
It does suck.
Yeah,
the paycheck is nice.
I was gonna say
I give it a 2 out of 10. So, but yeah, that's all I got. So let's take 5, and then we'll get back and we'll jump into some news, which means this is where we say break.
All right,
and we're back. So back half of the show, let's waddle on over to the news desk. Dylan, you've got something for us. What's happening in the world of shooty bang bang games?
So Black Ops has released a new version of their game. I'm pretty sure it came out the night of the Game Awards. Was released. It's a $30 version of the game, but it's missing zombies. So basically, if you bought the game for the full fucking $60, apparently zombies is worth $30 by itself.
Of course they are.
Yeah. So you can get Blackout, which is the most popular mode, and then the regular Shooty McShooty Bang Bang part of the game, which is competitive multiplayer, for $30, which is, I mean, that's a good deal because it's the best part of the game in my opinion. But it's also kind of bullshit for the people that bought the game at $60 and now have to kind of regret that purchase, because I could tell you most of what I play on Black Ops is Blackout mode. I play a little bit of multiplayer, I play Blackout, and I play like maybe 2% zombies, and that's mostly when I'm forced to play zombies.
right.
You know.
But zombies has always been a big draw for a lot of people, though.
Sure,
For me,
yeah.
it was.
Yeah, and if you're a zombies fan, great. Like, then you shouldn't feel bad about the $60 purchase because you get your zombies. But they already took out single player with this release and still sold it at $60. And now you're going to part out the game, for $30. Like, I mean, maybe let us know ahead of time. Like, be like, hey, we're going to release 2 versions of this game. People that want zombies, you got to pay 60. People that don't want zombies and don't really give a fuck about that nonsense, you can pay 30. Like, why not release it at the same time? Games do that all the time. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like this is more of Activision trying to, like, resell the same shit for, as much, like, just trying to get as much money as possible from the consumer. Like, that's their whole goal. Like, that's what they keep doing with Bungie, and Destiny 2. Like,
Right.
they even said, in, like, their last, like, shareholder meeting that they got to find new ways to monetize their games.
Right.
And
remember, they're not happy unless they're making all the money.
yeah.
Right.
And
You can't just settle for some or even most. It must be all the money.
right. And
It's literally a failure.
I feel like, these companies are losing focus of, like, I mean, what games were, like, most praised this year in the Game Awards? A lot of them were single player games. God of War took Game of the Year. Like Spider-Man, God of War, Celeste, like, all those games were, constantly on the fucking, awards. And, like, I got nothing against multiplayer games, but you have got to, like, realize, like, your base. And, like, it works for Madden, sure. Fucking release the same game. Like, I'm a schmuck that buys Madden every year. I know it's the same game with slightly prettier graphics and different juke moves, but I'm gonna buy it because it's got an updated roster. Like,
Right.
I get it. But I feel like they're just trying to nickel and dime you at every chance they get, and it's kind of unfortunate.
I can't say I'm surprised. Frankly, I'm still flummoxed over the fact that Madden, I've said it for years. If they were really smart, what they would do is stop putting out a new Madden every year, make it every other year. Like, do a full $60 Madden 1 year. The next year, just do like a $30 roster update DLC, and that way the actual dev team has a 2-year dev cycle to work on a new Madden to, like, put in actual significant overhaul and change.
I agree. Yeah.
So when it dropped $60 the next year, you're itching for it, and B, you actually feel like you got your fucking money's worth out of it.
I hear
yeah.
I hear both of you guys, but they're getting $60 each year from both of you. So
Yeah.
why would they just cut that in?
Well, because they could get
2/3?
another. What I would do if I were them is I would release the game, right?
Right.
And then I would have the DLC for roster updates, like, constantly, like,
Right.
every, like,
Like
you
every
can pay,
week or
right?
every
You can
month
pay
or
$25 and have it for the year,
for the
or you
whole
could
season
pay,
or
right?
whatever.
Or
Yeah.
you could have, like, a $5, weekly, like, here's my $5, whatever. Like, I want, oh, the Broncos traded for this dude, let me get him, and just release it, like, in little short, little bits. But, the worst thing that ever happened to Madden is, also the best thing that happened for them, like, is that they bought the rights to the NFL license. So 2K, like, couldn't compete with them. So they've got no competition, so they have no incentive to make a better game.
Well, not only that, but Microsoft at one point, when they were making really good, like, licensed games, and even without licensed games, they just stopped. And there was a reason they stopped, and I'm pretty sure that they were given an option by EA, and they were told, hey, you're going to stop making these games, and we're going to give you this game on your platform every year. So I'm pretty sure that's what happened.
Maybe,
I mean,
but
I mean, if you were around and played the games back when I played them on the Xbox, like Blitz and all that, those were the best games that ever
The
came out.
best football game I ever played to this day is NFL 2K5.
Right.
It was the best one. You had a halftime show that was like a real halftime show, Boomer. Okay, you had a crib, all right, like with all your trophies and shit. Like, it was dope. It was you had your own custom music. You could put in. I'll never forget it, dude. Every time we scored a touchdown, like me and my brother would play it. Every time we scored a touchdown on the Xbox, it would play like System of a Down. Like, it was awesome. It was great.
Right.
Like, and you don't have that kind of customize blah, blah, blah. I can't say it. Fuck it. You don't have those options with Madden. Madden's like more simulation than arcade, but not simulation enough to be like really competitive. I mean, there's a circuit for it, but it's definitely, to me, like, if you know how to spam, certain defenses or offenses, you're going to win every time. So, yeah, it's unfortunate that the gaming world is losing competition by monopolies, and therefore doesn't need to improve upon itself because they have the rights to everything.
Did you hear about the new feature that they're including in the upcoming Madden next year?
What's that?
It's the brand new Take a Knee feature.
Oh, dope. Is it do you press X to pay respects?
Take a knee.
You get the brand new Take a Knee feature, and anytime you utilize it, there's Twitter alerts from the president.
Oh, great. Do you also get like kicked out of the league? Not signed by any.
No, you don't get kicked out, but you totally get blacklisted. You're totally getting blackballed.
Yeah. Lose your contract.
Right there,
you lose your sponsorship deals. That's dope. It's a good feature. $60 must buy.
Definitely. Oh God. So, oh no, there was one other feature they were adding too. They're adding in a brand new mode called Shooty Bang Bang.
Oh, great! That's the mode I want.
Definitely.
Like, is it Battle Royale?
It is.
Excellent.
Yep. And if you can make it all the way to the end zone alive, your character will do the floss.
Dope.
Nice.
Yes. I've always dreamed of. Actually, I thought about.
Yeah, we brought it all the way back around for you, Kathy.
I think Fortnite actually added NFL costumes. If I remember correctly, I almost paid to have a Broncos costume.
You talking about in Fortnite? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. They had all the NFL teams, and of course, all the kids are choosing number 69. I swear, every kid has number 69, and they all are like, "Oh, look at my number! Look at my number!" Yeah. So.
Coming soon, Madden's going to be adding Fortnite costumes.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I might play that game if it had that.
I remember when I was at the AT&T store, I was thinking about getting a new Galaxy, and the guy was trying to sell me, and he was just like, well, if you get the new Note 9, you get Galaxy skins in Fortnite. I was like, dude, I don't fucking play Fortnite. I don't give a shit.
The Galaxy skin is ugly, personally, I think.
Little did he know.
Yeah, I was like, I don't give a fuck about that.
You're a young kid. You play Fortnite, right?
Right. He's like, you play Fortnite? I was like, no.
All
no,
the
I don't.
cool kids are doing it.
Mm-hmm.
I know I'm cool. I'm always cool.
I was like, no, dude, I'm not 12. I don't play Fortnite. I'm good.
Oh.
Ow.
Ouch. Gauntlet thrown again.
Ouch. Actually, if you go back to season 2 on Fortnite, then it's the Infinity Gauntlet's been thrown.
Yeah. That was actually pretty fun. I think that's when I played the most Fortnite was the Infinity Gauntlet.
And now they have the sword.
Yeah.
I have not played yet, so. I was grounded from the computer yesterday, so I did not get a chance to play the updates. My family said you stream too much. Get off the damn computer.
It's good to take a break.
It is.
No,
Yeah.
no. Now they're all ahead of me in all the challenges.
Oh,
They've
so that
all
was.
they all got wins.
Uh-huh.
So they
got to
It was
play.
a ploy.
Oh, of course they played. They're mad at me because I haven't been playing. I finally changed it on the Switch, so now they can play on the Switch. So they have no excuse.
Hey.
But you guys are making fun of my Fortnite. That's not fun.
What's not real fun is you're gonna have to leave.
No,
No.
there's a difference. I was making Fortnite jokes. I was not making fun of Fortnite.
Oh yeah, right.
In this particular instance, this was the rare case where I was not making fun of Fortnite, just making Fortnite jokes.
I'm doing both.
Normally, I'm doing both, but
The funny
in
thing is,
this
though, is
case-
like I'm probably the most likely to play amongst the people here with Kathy.
Of course you are.
it's true. So, but yeah, I want to jump into one other story. Something we actually touched on a little bit with Games of the Week is the launch of the new Epic Store.
Mhm.
So they've got a few things going for them right off the bat. That's actually really pretty fucking impressive. That's a great big fuck you to Steam. And Josh, I know you've got some of that, so I'm going to turn it over to you.
Yeah. So, Epic launched their Epic Store, or haven't launched it, but they've launched it a while ago. But everybody is kind of getting into it now, and they're really catering to indie developers.
Yes, they are.
Especially developers that use Unreal Engine. So if you use the Unreal Engine, you're going to basically get your use of the Unreal Engine royalty free,
Mhm.
which is huge and is a
Yes.
big, like, it's something Steam needs, in my opinion, because they are the I would say, the king of the castle, the top dog, that they have no competition. And for that, we're not getting any kind of innovation at all.
Right.
And, and Valve they don't feel the need to make any kind of games or do anything. And this might actually be really good for everybody in the long run, I think. But it'd be interesting to hear everybody's kind of opinion on that.
Well, I also heard that if your game is made with the Unreal Engine, you get more royalties back too from your
Right,
games.
right,
Yeah.
right.
So I mean, it's a win-win. Not only do you get it royalty free, but you're going to end up making more money off of
Right.
it.
It's like 20% or 15% versus like Steam's 30%.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
why not? I mean, like Steam was, they sat around for a long time collecting this money, haven't done anything.
Mhm.
Said
So
it
this
before
is
and say it again. Gabe Newell is just like printing money.
right, right. And now he's got some real competition. I mean, he's got competition with Epic. He's got competition with Origin. He's got competition with everybody. Even Microsoft is saying they're going to get back into the fray.
Mhm.
But I think the real kind of takeaway is if you don't innovate as a company, if you don't change, you're going to eventually die a slow death. So, I mean, yeah, you might be on top for a while, but it's going to be a hard line to the end.
No
Yeah, I
kidding.
don't know that Steam's necessarily in danger of.
Well, not yet, but it's
dying.
all these little things take a bite, and
Like,
they
'cause-
take a little, little
Yeah, but
nip at it.
Steam still has, like, even though they're gonna, like, I'm definitely giving Epic the respect it deserves. Like, it's definitely, like, it's coming in hot, right? But I mean, Steam has,
The
it's got-
lion's share.
Well, of
right,
course.
and you've got, they've got like the best, like they've got the winter sales, the summer sales, like
Right.
and you can pick up $60 titles for like $8, dude. Like it's
I'm not
hard
saying that
to-
they're
But
like
I was going to say, Josh
lose
is
out on it, but you're just seeing the competition,
right.
which is
Yeah.
good for everybody.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't disagree with that. I mean, I'm a consumer. competition's great. Like, competition means better pricing for me, or better, just better product. That's going back to Madden. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta have competition to make better shit. Otherwise, you're just playing the same fiddle until the strings are gone. There's, yeah. I totally agree with that.
I think if Epic plays their cards very, very carefully and very aggressively, they have an opportunity to throw Steam off balance at least.
Right.
Yes.
Again, they're going to need to be really aggressive, and they're going to have to be very, very deliberate. But it's doable. If anybody could pull that card, it's probably them, because they have something to offer that others like Humble and Good Old Games doesn't, which is the access to Unreal Engine.
Right.
I mean, granted, Valve's got Source, but at this point, again, that's one of those things that just hasn't moved any needles in how long, because they're just happy to sit there and collect their money. So,
well, I mean, Source is there's some great shit on the Source engine, and if I remember correctly, they're going to be releasing like Source 3 here relatively soon.
I don't know why. It's not like they're making any games for it, or at least Valve sure as shit isn't.
Well, yeah, Valve's not, but like a lot of indie games use the Source engine, like Gary's Mod, which is still fucking pretty damn popular. I play a lot of it. Yeah.
No, it is. It's popular.
Counter-Strike uses the Source engine. There's definitely games out there that use Source. What is it? The Nightmare game that was all over the Game Awards. The like stabby run and hide game. Pretty sure that's using the Source engine. God, what is that game called? I don't know. Death Before Daylight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's on the Source engine.
Is it?
I'm pretty sure. At least maybe when it was in beta, it was on the Source engine. Left 4 Dead is on Source. If they make a new one, we'll see.
Right.
As much as I'd like to, I'm not holding my breath anymore on that. Because again, I've said it time and time again, and it's tragic that this running joke still holds true, but Valve can't count to 3.
No, they cannot. They cannot. I'm still holding my breath for.
Well, this
Half-Life.
is the whole thing about this, is that they don't have
Half-Life.
to, and now they might actually have to.
Right.
That's true.
This might get you the games that like every single gamer has wanted.
Yeah, I would love a Half-Life 3. Like
Half-Life 3, Half-Life 2, Episode 3, Portal 3, Left 4 Dead 3.
Well, Portal 3 won't happen.
Great.
Portal 3 won't happen. The main person that made that shit went and made her own company. Like, I mean, Portal 3 might happen, but it won't be Portal 3. You know what I'm saying? Like she took her and her team with her, and created a new development company, and I'm pretty sure they're working on their first game. So I don't think Portal 3 will happen, unfortunately, because I think Portal's probably one of my favorite games of all time. The cake is a lie.
Dude, my wife and I, our wedding cake was a companion cube.
Oh my god.
That's
amazing.
True story.
That's
That's
awesome.
cool.
And believe it or not, it was her idea.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
Good.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
So, but
We
yeah.
had cupcakes because we're cheap bitches.
Cupcakes are good.
Gets the job done.
It's a cake.
That's right.
You would have liked a wedding I went to. They had a donut tree.
Nice.
I didn't like it, but that's all right. Wasn't my wedding.
But yeah, so there's there's definite potential here for some disruption, but it's going to be interesting to see if it's wasted potential.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping, like I said, I like where Epic is going. I like the moves they're making, and if they play their cards right, they could be in a great position to really shake up the marketplace.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so we'll see.
It all comes down to, will they actually play their cards intelligently?
So far, so good. They're coming out the gate strong.
Plus, on top of that, too, we were just discussing over the break that Epic is going to be putting out free games on a monthly basis, it looks like, including right now you can go to the Epic store and get Super Meat Boy and Subnautica for free.
Yeah, I'm probably going to pick those up because those are two games I have not played. So
nothing says use my service and spend money here like free video games.
Agreed. Yeah.
So
PlayStation used to do that. They used to sell. I mean, they still do it, but now it's more indie titles than, triple A's. But like, I remember when PlayStation 3, like, I got Borderlands 1 and 2 for free on the PlayStation Store.
Right.
Well, like,
it used to be a big deal.
Yeah, it used to be like,
right.
And then once they get you hooked, they're like, fuck you.
Right.
Like, we don't need your money. Or
we'll
take your money, but we're not going to give you anything.
Right.
Yeah, the games with gold on Xbox have been a little lacking lately too.
Yeah, well, that's because they're switching to Game Pass.
I know.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they're pushing Game Pass all the way. They're like, well, games with gold, sure, you can have these shitty titles, or you could pay $15 a month and get AAA releases, all of them. I have both, so I mean.
I know, but I still like my my games with gold.
Yeah, same.
But yeah, that's I don't know. I think that's a good place to wrap, unless anybody's got some final thoughts they want to throw in.
I think I'm good.
Right on.
Sorry I'm so late to the podcast, but
that's all right. Kathy, any final thoughts you want to toss in?
Nope, I'm good. I'll be going back to my little world of Fortnite this week, and gonna just forget everybody of you guys. Yes, I know. So we'll talk about that. Because I know Dylan wants to stream, so we're going to get him on this week. So look out for that.
Going.
Yes. So we need to get him on and going.
Josh, anything you want to throw in before we close it out?
No, I'm good.
Right on. Well, in that case, guys, I want to say thank you so much for jumping on and joining us. Thank you to anybody that's been with us here on the live stream. And thank you guys for listening. You can, of course, find us at our new home on Podbean at world11.podbean.com. That's all one word, all spelled out. You can always catch us as well, still on Google Play Music and iTunes. The nearly ready to roll YouTube channel, where don't forget we'll have a link in the show description for the unboxing for the Super Smash Brothers Ultimate Collector's Edition with the big $140 bundle box there. That's going up, or that'll be up by the time you're listening to this, if you're listening to this on Friday, when this normally posts up. Again, we're going to start streaming the recordings live Wednesday nights, so make sure you follow us on Twitter and like the Facebook page so that you can catch the announcements when we go live. If you want to jump in and check out the live show recordings as well, and make sure that you're checking out the Twitch channel as well. We're gonna start having more and more content coming up on a regular basis as well. So keep an eye on that and watch as that starts to fill out there too. Other than that, that's it for us this week. We'll be back next week. So everybody say good night, Gracie.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Peace.